Are you aware that some people believe childhood immunization can cause autism? Some parents feel giving their children vaccines will increase their risk of autism, but other parents feel that if children are not vaccinated, there will be a reoccurrence of past diseases. Are the side effects of vaccines dangerous? Why do children get vaccinated so early? Could natural immunity be better? The real question though is, do vaccines actually cause autism? And why does this fear exist, and what actually are the risks of having a child vaccinated? According to the article by Kelly King Hayworth, if you ask parents what scares them the most about shots, you're likely to get one answer, and that is autism. Rather than a series of vaccinations, natural immunity provides more complete immunity. An example in the article by Mayo Clinic staff was that natural chickenpox infection could then lead to pneumonia. Having your child vaccinated can help prevent diseases and serious complications, according to the article by Mayo Clinic staff. Any type of vaccine you or your child receives can have side effects, but usually they're minor side effects. Doctors make sure children who have known allergies to specific vaccine components are not given them, according to the article by Mayo Clinic staff. The reason vaccines are given to children so early is because they're meant to prevent diseases that most likely will occur when your child is very young and at the greatest risk of complications. This came from an article by Mayo Clinic staff. In their article by Mayo Clinic staff, they also mentioned that vaccination can sometimes occur shortly after birth. Postponing your child's vaccines until he or she is older could potentially be too late. Some parents wonder if it's okay to pick and choose what vaccines their children receive. According to the article by Mayo Clinic staff, skipping vaccines is not a good idea whatsoever. Skipping vaccines leaves your child vulnerable to serious diseases that could be avoided if they were vaccinated. The article by Mayo Clinic staff brings up a great point, which is for some children, including both who can and can't receive certain vaccines due to medical reasons. Only protection those children have from the vaccine-preventable diseases is the immunity of people surrounding them. The rate of immunizations dropping and the vaccine-preventable diseases could possibly once again become common threats. Compared to 1980, children are now getting twice as many vaccinations, and by their first birthday, they can receive up to 20 injections. And this has been blamed for the rising kids with ASD, which is autism spectrum disorder. This came from an article by Kelly King Hayworth. 1998 is when the issue first made headlines, when a British gastroenterologist by the name of Andrew Wakefield, MD, published a study of 12 children in the Lancet, which it linked measles, mumps, and rubella, which is known as MMR, combination vaccine, with intestinal problems which he believed led to autism. AAP issued a warning the following year about thimerosal, which is a mercury-containing preventive that is found in the majority of vaccines. As reported in the article by Kelly King Hayworth, actress Jenny McCarthy publicly supported the belief that vaccines cause her son's autism. Author Kelly King Hayworth also shares in an article that experts believe there may be a coincidental association between vaccines and autism. One point is made that children receive a first vaccine for MMR at 12 to 15 months, which is also at the same time autism symptoms begin to be noticed. A handful of autism activists are now believing that they shouldn't even do studies about a vaccine being a possible connection. This is not only taking away attention, but also taking away money that is needed for important research. An article by Kelly King Hayworth, Allison Singer, who is the president of the Autism Science Foundation, and also the mother of an autistic child, says, "We have to move forward and be willing to accept what science tells us. Vaccines do not cause autism. If a vaccine poses a real risk to any more than a tiny percentage of children, FDA will not allow it to be used." This came from an article by Kelly King Hayworth. In the article by Kelly King Hayworth, the doctorologist says before a new vaccine is approved, it goes through a prospective placebo-controlled trial involving tens of thousands of children. Once a vaccine has been used, the side effect reports are then analyzed by the vaccine safety data. This came from an article by Kelly King Hayworth. An increasing amount of parents are claiming non-medical exemptions from routine vaccinations. Immunizations that were developed years ago for the disease are now fearing them themselves. The question though is why? Why does suspicion or fear persist, along with what are the risks of not having your child vaccinated? The article, The Vaccine Debate, says that you have to look at this argument from a parent's perspective. Say you have an autistic child, and you would like to naturally know what caused it, or even if your child is not one whom is affected by autism, you may see an autistic cases rising. So what are the actual risks of not having your child vaccinated, or having them vaccinated? There is two sides to every argument, and you have to think about both sides. On one hand, people believe vaccines can save children's lives, but on the other hand, you have people who believe they could cause serious and sometimes fatal side effects. Childhood vaccines are reportedly 90 to 90% effective, and they save roughly 2.5 million children from diseases that are preventable, according to the article, should any vaccines be required for children. Several side effects have been reported in children who have been vaccinated. These include, but are not limited to, life-threatening allergic reaction, intussusception, long-term seizures, and it's near impossible to predict which children will have these side effects, according to the article, should any vaccine be required for children. From my perspective, I am on the pro side of this argument, which is that vaccines are not to blame for autism. If a family is not planning on immunizing their child, doctors are refusing to take them. Parents and their children's pediatrician need to have respectful conversations with one another. Doctors use their own families as an example for vaccinating their children. They do this to show you that if they vaccinate their own children, you should as well. This information came from an article by Kelly King-Hayward. And as you can see in my visual aid, a child is getting an immunization shot, and he seems interested in what is happening.